Good morning, students. Today we will continue our chapter Electric Current and Circuits. In the previous lecture, we have learned that some liquids can conduct electricity and some liquids do not conduct electricity. So those solutions which can conduct electricity, they are called conducting solution. Now in this video we learn what happens when the electric current flows through a conducting solution. So when the electric current flows through a liquid, it causes some chemical reactions. The chemical reactions may lead to the formation of gas bubbles at the electrodes, change in the color of the solution, deposition of metals on the electrodes, and these are known as chemical effects of electric current. कि जब भी हम किसी इलेक्ट्रोलाइट में से या कंडक्टिंग सॉल्यूशन में से इलेक्ट्रिक करंट पास करते हैं तो तीनों केमिकल रिएक्शंस में से कुछ भी हो सकता है, लाइक फॉर्मेशन ऑफ गैस बबल्स, चेंज इन कलर और डेपोजिशन ऑफ मेटल्स. और दिस इफेक्ट ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिक करंट इज नोन एज chemical effect of electric current, or it is also known as electrolysis. It is also known as electrolysis. Electro means electricity, lysis means breakup. कि whenever we passes electricity through a conducting solution, it dissociates into ions, it breaks up into ions. For example, let us take an example. Pure water is poor conductor of electricity. However, very small amount of impurities, especially common salt, greatly increases the electrical conductivity of water. कि whenever we put the common salt in the water and passes electricity, then it becomes good conductor of electricity. So those substance which conducts electricity when dissolved in water and breaks up chemically or dissociate हो जाते हैं, breaks up हो जाते हैं, is known as electrolyte. For example, means salt is a electrolyte when we dissolve it in water. The process of breaking up the electrolyte chemically by passing the electric current through it is known as electrolysis. This process is known as electrolysis. To demonstrate electrolysis, we have to do an activity. So the materials required for the activity are 2 carbon rods, copper wires, battery, water, common salt, and beaker. First of all, we have to take 2 carbon rods discarded from any discarded cell and clean their metal caps with sandpaper. So wrap the copper wire around the metal caps of carbon rods and other ends of wires to the terminals of the battery. Now take a beaker and fill it more than half with water. Now add a spoon of salt or lemon juice to make water more conducting. Now immerse carbon rods in the solution, but make sure that caps of the carbon rods remain outside the water. These carbon rods act as electrodes. We have to wait for 3 to 4 minutes. After 3 to 4 minutes, we will observe that gas bubbles appear near the electrodes. And what happens here? Here is electrolytic dissociation of water. Whenever water dissociates, then two gases are evolved. Which one? Hydrogen and oxygen. During electrolytic dissociation, two types of ions are formed. One is positive ions and one are negative ions. Positive charged ions are known as cations, whereas negatively charged ions are known as anions. So the charged particles known as ions are required to carry an electric current in the liquids. Why liquids can conduct electricity? Due to presence of ions. Because ions move freely in the aqueous solution. So in an electrolytic solution, current flows due to positive and negative ions moving in opposite direction. The cations move towards, cations are positively charged ions. They move towards negatively charged electrode, that is called cathode, and anions move towards positively charged electrode, that is anode. So thus conduction is possible only in those liquids that can dissociate into oppositely charged ions, like acids, like bases, or salts, because they can dissociate into ions. Here is the diagram of electrolysis. So, in this diagram, we have seen two carbon rods. One carbon rod is attached to the terminal of the negative terminal of the battery, and one is connected to the positive terminal of the battery. This is the positive and negative. So negative terminal of battery, the electrode which is connected to the negative terminal of the battery, that is called cathode, and the rod which is connected to the positive terminal of the battery is known as anode. Okay. Now in this we have seen two colors, two bubbles, two types of bubbles. Red color bubbles are the, these are the hydrogen bubbles, and green color bubbles are the oxygen bubbles, because in this uh, in this diagram we have take some water plus salt. So William Nicholson in 18th century had discovered कि when the electrodes were immersed in water and current was passed, two types of gases are formed. Which one? Hydrogen and oxygen. Hydrogen bubbles formed on the negative terminal of the battery, and oxygen bubbles formed on the positive terminal of the battery. You have to remember that negative electrode is called cathode and positive electrode is known as anode. I hope you will understand the whole chapter. Thank you very much.